fault.
Thank you so much.
One more off the Super Slam.
Well, welcome to Spike Camp. We moved in yesterday afternoon and Andy turned us over to Kevin here, our chef and guide extraordinaire. He put Magnum member Pete Lombardi on a 66-inch moose the first day, and they continued to see moose over here, so we moved up a little bit higher and came in to hunt with Kevin. Hopefully we've got 4 days left we can find it. But you can see we're not hurting on the food end of things. Well, we got out here this morning and climbed up to a high knob about 1.5 miles from camp, and wouldn't you know, we spotted 2 good bull moose, what, 2 or 3 miles on the other side of camp. Good bulls. It's just gonna take a little sweat to get over there with them if they'll hang out, so I guess we'll pack up and start a trek. We're getting pretty close to where those bulls were, aren't we?
Over here.
So you think this is where that one crossed?
Yeah, I think that's where that one crossed.
So we may have one in this timber and one over here, possibly. Hey, look right there. That gap. Head out to this point. Oh, yeah.
We get a judge on him first. He's the shooter.
He is?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna let him clear these little spruces right here, so I can get a good clean shot at his shoulder. I think that did it, don't you?
Yeah. And then you got him hard.
Nice tipping right there.
You got him. You got him.
Man, that was too much. I mean, that is so far up there where we saw him.
That was a long way across the valley.
And he walked right out in the open. I'm just in total shock.
Unbelievable.
That is too cool. You played it just right. Right out in the wide open. Heavy, lots of points. He is a beauty. He lays back nice. There we go. Pretty nice bull. Thank you. That was just a great hunt. Look at the body on those things. They're just so big. Wonderful hunt. We appreciate you guys up here at Xtreme Xpeditions. You put on one heck of a hunt. Well, it's been quality top to bottom. 4 of us from Magnum came in. We're leaving here tomorrow with 4 big bulls. It's what it's all about. I'm just glad I got to spend time with you guys in camp.
Yeah, they did really well.
How big were all those moose?
Well, the biggest bull
was 76 inches on the spread.
That's ridiculous.
And that was one of your Magnum guys, Dean Slaney, took that bull.
Seeing this and seeing what they took last year, and you're fresh back into this country, guy's crazy not to call you to book a moose hunt if he wants a big Alaska moose.
Yeah, we limit the numbers. We don't take a lot either, you know.
Yeah, well, that's the key right there, because these things aren't just around every corner.
Now, it takes time. They got to grow up.
Exactly.
You know? And if you don't let them grow up, you don't get those big bulls.
So here we are, we're done with this spike camp. We've hiked all over the place. We've seen lots of sheep, lots of rams, moose, caribou. It's been a great time. We got a couple caribou out of this spike camp. I have no doubt if we stayed here a few more days, we could chisel a legal ram out of here somewhere, because we've seen so many rams. But there's some other country that we want to get into, and our hunt ends in about 3 days, so we need to be working our way back towards base camp. So as the boss said, we're going to put everything on our back and we're going to hunt nomadic from here back to base camp for the next few days. Everything goes with us all the time. We're going to separate here. Ed's going to go back to a camp and go into some other country, so we won't all be hunting out of the same camp. So good luck, Ed.
All right, thank you. Good luck, guys.
Shoot a ram,
All right.
or a bear, or both.
A boat. All right.
Hey, Ed, be safe. Today, we truly won't stop until something is dead. And today could last a few days.
And whatever, what ends up dead could be my legs.
That's usually, that's almost a given, Jay.
Yeah, that'll be dead for sure.
All right, that's a pretty good scramble.
Oh, now we get to go up again.
Excellent.
Be there soon.
Or to see him anywhere.
In guide lingo, much longer than you think.
That was good.
It's a little coarser, different flavor.
It's still quite good to eat. Just got to be careful when you're doing this and know exactly what it is you're eating before you pick it. But this is just like a huge fresh vitamin shot. Good stuff. Quite a bit less than a mile. Yeah, definition of a mile in guide lingo. That's much farther than you want to know.
So basically the moral of the story is just keep one foot in front of the other.
That's exactly right, because that's how you get there.
That's
If
absolutely
you look at the
right.
whole mountain, it will beat you up terribly.
That's what I always tell people.
One step at a time. You'll get there.
Sometimes you'll crest over this, you just don't know what you're gonna see. Sometimes the valley's empty, and I've crested over and seen 75 to 100 sheep, mixed ewes and lambs scattered throughout the whole valley. And you got a ram just around the corner to look at, right? Let's go. Let's get a look at it. We get a look at this ram before this Alaska weather kills him. Beautiful tall ram bedded just in front of us, about 350 yards. It's only 7/8 girl, it's a little short, so it's not a legal ram. We're just gonna sit here and watch this weather come in and hope he's got some buddies that give us a look before we get socked in. Beautiful, beautiful spot. Lots of sheep right in our view. Ewes and lambs mostly.
We came up into this pass, beautiful pass. It was just full of sheep. We found one nice ram bedded, but not legal. And weather came in, kind of blew us out of the area, and it's starting to get to be dark now, even though it's like it's gonna be close to midnight here before we get in bed. Now we've hunkered down on a ridge, set up spike camp for the night. We'll get up early in the morning and just peek out of our tents and start looking around. And hopefully some rams will have moved in and we can find a legal one. Tomorrow should be fun, as long as it's not foggy. Last night we thought we were going to get weathered in, and there was a possibility we were going to be fogged in up on this ridge, and who knows when it was going to lift and how we were going to find our way back. But we got clear sailing today so far, so that looks great. Jeff's coming up with a plan of which of those 3 cuts we're going to go through to behind me to get back to camp and look for sheep along the way, and I'll bet we'll be seeing some. We've sure seen a bunch so far. How about that white sheep walking right through camp when you're having breakfast?
I wonder, see that white spot below that ewe?
Yeah, is that a dead lamb?
I think that's a dead lamb.
Yeah, because there's been
I
a
was
ewe there the whole time.
I was looking at that yesterday, trying to determine what that was.
It is a dead lamb. You can see the
I
head.
never put the scope on it, but I'll bet that's a dead lamb.
Most people don't know it, but you know, we always say sheep are always looking for a way or a reason to die. They're a difficult species to keep on the mountain. They get sick easy. Hunting is a minuscule piece of the mortality of sheep.
It really is.
Sickness is a big one. You could name off, 20 of them.
Falls, winters, late snows,
Yeah.
early snows. It's, predation, either winged and four-legged predators.
Winged, yeah,
as
people
well as
forget
two-legged.
about raptors, people forget about the lambs being grabbed. What we're looking at right now is pretty unusual to see in the wild, but we've got a lamb that has taken a huge tumble off of a cliff and rolled down a shale slope before it came to rest, and its mom's just sitting down there wondering what to do next.
Maternal instinct runs strong in every species.
Yeah.
It's
It's pretty sad, but it's part, we if you see a sheep herd that's got, 50% survival in its lambs, that's pretty strong.
That's real strong. That means you've had easy winters and you haven't had any late spring snows, which is the hardest thing on the lambs and on the old rams.
Mountain sheep are a very, very, very special species. And I always think about when I sheep hunt, you can't hunt sheep without thinking about all the great people that keep sheep on the mountain. The game departments, the biologists, the organizations that raise terrific amounts of funds to put sheep back into original areas. And when I go to these, go to hunt auctions, and you see a sheep tag go for $200,000, $250,000, a lot of people get the wrong idea. If you're a deer hunter home, you think, oh, that's not right. That is right. That's the way we keep money to keep sheep on the mountains, and God bless them.
You're right, 100%. I mean, if we don't have value on our animals that's supporting conservation and keeping the herd strong,
Yeah.
then we're not going to have this for future generations. Our sons and daughters and grandchildren are not going to be able to be here and see this and
that's
do what
absolutely
we're doing today, and it's really important.
And we have seen more sheep on this hunt and more rams on this hunt than any sheep hunt I've ever been on. We've seen 20 or 30 rams already.
Yeah, yeah.
We
Just
need to
not
see-
the right one.
We need to see one more.
That's all. The right one. We're looking for that special ram.
Nosler's Magnum TV is brought to you by Nosler Upfront and by The Land Leader. Find the best land for sale on the market today. The Can Cooker. Just load the food and cater to your crowd with The Can Cooker. Wild Game Innovations Chestnut Rage Attractant. Real crushed chestnut blend that deer can't resist. Comp and Choke Choke Tubes. The right choice for quality and performance. Dead Ringer Broadheads. There will be blood. Mojo Motion Decoys. Join the revolution. Caldwell's Dead Shot Field Pod. Bench rest accuracy when it matters most.
white sheep is calling our bluff. He came over, he saw the 3 caribou bedded here, and decided to just bed down and wait us out. Arrgh. Not quite legal. Another unbelievable encounter with a ram that's not quite legal. James.
Yeah, he's watching us, but he's not uncomfortable. All right.
So we're just gonna blow over the ridge and spook this ram. Hopefully he goes up and watches down for us, but he may blow over that ridge. I always say sheep country is the most difficult to get in, but the most rewarding to spend time in. And here we are in some of the most beautiful country on the planet, and you just don't want to leave. Win, lose, or draw on a sheep hunt, always great time spent outdoors. You don't get a more beautiful day or a more beautiful view than right here.
This is a pretty spectacular spot. I don't get here very often.
Check it out, 5850, exactly 4,000 feet from where we left.
That's awesome.
Perfect, to the foot.
That's awesome.
Oh boy, look at this. It just gets better over here. Oh,
Another day of sheep country till we get to main camp. A whole day.
nice.